Hello everybody and welcome back to the WHU Pulse channel and welcome back to the Shakhtar Donetsk Super League career mode. In the previous episode, we went and beat Augsburg, we drew with Las Palmas and we drew with Shakhtar. In my opinion, they are very valuable points dropped there, but then again, our cup run does continue. And that in the previous episode, also, it showed us that we had Shakhtar in the next round of the Carabao Cup, which we are having a very good run at from League 1 in the Super League here. But then again, we haven't faced the toughest opponents. We've played Newcastle, we've played Mainz, and we've played Augsburg. So no one really challenging. And again, we've played Shakhtar, another team in our league, to get to the quarterfinals if we do. But in today's episode, will be another 3 games. We'll be playing Sassuolo, Fenerbahce, and OGC Nice. All 3 of these teams are near the top of the league, I do believe. I'm wrong. Well, Fenerbahce is nearly top. Fenerbahce the only side still unbeaten in the league, so it's going to be tough to beat them. Nice are with us, challenging for a playoff spot, which we are currently taking up the last of in 6th place. And Sassuolo are down the bottom in 17th place. But after 7 games for some sides, this is how the league is currently looking, with Frankfurt still not winning a game, with Las Palmas, Crystal Palace and Fiorentina all making up the relegation zone, with Feyenoord just above the drop on goal difference. But as you can see, in today's episode, we had Nice, Fenerbahce and Sassuolo. All 3 of those games are huge games, because we are currently sitting in 6th on 15 points. Now, we can get 7.6 points from today's episode. That will take us up into the 20s, which I feel like will be a good step to be after 11 games of the season. Minimum I'm looking for is at least 1 win, 1 draw, and then maybe a loss, but I'd like 6, 7 points, ideally a full 9. But the Fenerbahce game is going to be very tough because they haven't lost all season, and they've got a very solid defence. They've got the best defence in the league, and as you can see, we are struggling to score goals at the moment. But on that subject, we are going to go set up the side for the Sassuolo match, and I do believe it is going to be the exact same starting 11, bar the fact of 2 changes, so I'm completely wrong. Piatov goes back in at goalkeeper, and Dodo, for me, has impressed me more than Butko this season. So Dodo's going in at right back. We've got Ismail, Rakitsky, Ordets, Golovin, Fred, Bernard, Marlos, Ferreira, and Marega playing Sassuolo in the league. And yeah, hopefully we can get a win. I'd ideally prefer a win. If we draw, then we draw, but 3 points will be ideally here. And I'll see you at kickoff for the EFL League 1 Super League match against Sassuolo. And I believe this is a first for this season. We are wearing our away kit for a change. And I feel, and it's a very nice, lovely number, but I still do prefer the home kit. But I do believe this is the first time we're wearing the away kit in the season. Sassuolo have got a strong side, as they always do. And as always in these matches, I'll see you when there's some action. Bernard over to Marlos. Marlos sees Ferreira, but I think Rakitsky would have been the better option there for Marlos to use, the Ukrainian. But Rakitsky's got to get back now, and Golovin is going to hold the fort with Bernard here. Golovin goes up, loses out on the challenge, but his Malay's there, loses out to Babacar, and here's Giovanni Dos Santos. Giovanni's got a great block by Fredler, throwing his body on the line, and it goes out for a corner. Well, ball comes in from Sassuolo. Golovin with the header out. Here's Ferreira now. Ferreira sees Bernard. Bernard's going to drive it forwards. He's only got Marega ahead of him. He's going to use Marega. He's going to play in the pacey striker. Marega's got to do it on his own. He ain't the best technically, but he's going to whip the ball in. Going to nearly fall to Bernard, just dribbling past the Serbi, but he wins it. And then it's now Duncan now into the fellow African of Babacar. Good signing by Sassuolo, actually, to bring in Giovanni Dos Santos. Very, very good signing. Good Mexican striker. Had a spell in the Premier League with Tottenham Hotspur. But here's his Malay now to counteract that with Ferreira. Ferreira's going to try and play a Marlos behind Boldanig. I don't know. For Sassuolo here. But Berardi with the ball in. Mix up at the back here. Oof. We're very lucky to bring that away. And here is Bernard now. He's going to see Marlos if he can win that. No, Duncan's going to win that. Sassuolo are not playing like a side near the bottom of the league at the moment. They're playing like how we've been playing most of the year. But Rakitsky comes in, challenges. Good tackle. He sees Marega now. Into Ferreira. Right, this pairing up front is actually starting to work now with Marega and Ferreira. But here is Musa Marega, who's going to whip the ball in. Bernard back stick. Oh, he went for the volley. Ismaile's going to pick it up, though. Ismaile's megged his marker. Fred sees the run by Ismaile. What a ball that is. Ismaile with the ball in. Ferreira goes for it, and I do believe that will be a corner kick to Shakhtar Donetsk. Marlos with the outswinging corner. That's too close to Consigli, the Sassuolo goalkeeper. But here is Golovin. Ball's gone over the top. Right, what can Sassuolo do here from this corner? Shakhtar Donetsk, man marking them. It's coming at a near post. Fred's going to clear that, though. Morega's tried to clear it, but here's Politano. Babaka's turn. His marker and Piatto with a safe save down to his left-hand side. But now Dodo. But here's Magnelli with the ball over the top. Piatto looked worried there, and it's still 0-0. We're coming into half-time here now. Ferreira with the header. Onto Bernard. Here's Marlos. Morega now. Bernard. Morega loses that to Sensi. Of course he does. And that is 0-0 at half-time between Sassuolo and Shakhtar Donetsk. Half kicks off with Ferreira passing it to Morega. And hopefully there will be some better action in this second half, in which I will show you some more. I'm thinking about for this game, or even this episode, maybe extending the highlights a little, because obviously at the moment I've only been showing you the stuff that's building up to the goals and only the goals, really. So I was thinking, why don't, from now on, as this isn't like pre-recorded now anymore, this is live com, I'd extend the highlights and show a bit more, plus the fact we're not in the transfer window anymore. So I thought, also I think I might as well show you a bit more highlights of the game now. So yeah, instead of just showing you the goals, so showing how Piatov does in goal, any saves their goalkeeper makes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the new format of the career mode. But on the topic of that, this won't be just for state. The Manchester City one will be like extended highlights as well after the transfer window, obviously. But then when FIFA 19 comes out, and obviously I'm going to be doing my West Ham, which is going to be post-commentary overall, so I'm going to make it feel like a story. They're going to be about 15-minute episodes where the games will literally just be quick, snappy. Yes, all right, I'll show you some saves, but they won't be 20 minutes long like this episode. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know, guys, and that's most of that most of this half gone, actually. So the only good thing is that we're not losing these matches, but at the moment I wouldn't be so sure about this, because here is Muzarola. Kovalenko's won it, though, and now we got time for one more tank. It's Blanco last year, and it's 0-0 at the end of Sassuolo against Shakhtar Donetsk. In my opinion, that is points dropped and an opportunity not taken up, because up next is Fenerbahce. Me running my mouth about how the fact that we've dropped points there, but yet we have gone up a place into 5th after that point against Sassuolo. I don't get how, but yeah, we've gone up a place. Don't know. Yeah, I really don't. But as you can see, next match is against Fenerbahce. They're still unbeaten in the league. They've only conceded 3 goals. They've scored none. They've scored the same as us. It's going to be a very tough affair. I mean, for my all complaining, we have only conceded 5 goals in the league. So it's the 2 worst attacking, or well, hang on, wait, in the top side, the 2 worst attacking sides in the league and the 2 best defensive sides. I'm expecting a boring game here. So yeah, let's try and put that 1 underneath Fenerbahce's loss column and move us up onto 19 points, which, depending on results, could see us go second, but it would definitely see us keep our playoff spot at the moment. Now, after that game, a couple of players are tired, but the 2 strikers are staying on. Marlos and Bernard are going to stay. Fred Golovin stays. Butko's going to come in at right back just to add some stability. And Sinkgraven is going to come in at left back. Other than that, team stays the same. Maybe put Julian Weigl in and some fresh legs. Yeah, I'm going to put Julian Weigl in over Golovin just to shut up shop so we don't concede anything, because Golovin is more attacking than Julian Weigl. And as always, now showing you starting lineup, I will see you at the start of the Fenerbahce game. Turkey against the best side from Ukraine. It's third against fifth here. We're 4-4-1. They're 4-5-0. If we can get a nice win here, that will take us above Fenerbahce in the league and make sure they are no longer the only unbeaten side in the league. Now, as always, I will catch you when there's some action. Error nearly got on the end of that. But only 5 goals in the league. That's not that bad. I mean, we are the second best defence in the league right now, so I'll take it. But here's Fenerbahce on the attack now. Rakitsky wins that, and it's Fred into Weigl. Weigl, poor ball there, and it's Topal who can capitalise on that. Sees the runner, Fernando! Good save by Piatov. Didn't get the ball away, he's left that down. Here is Sinkgraven. Audets is going to play Julian Weigl now. Weigl tries to get the ball through. Here's Dirar. Elmas now. Ball whipped in. And it's a defensive calamity at the back. It's Fenerbahce 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 0. Chehachui, free header at the back stick, basically. It's defensive mixed up by, I believe that to be Audets and Piatov. Let's watch this again. Dirar down this side, whips the ball in. Yep, it's Rakitsky and Piatov again, and Sinkgraven's not watching his man. It's 1-0 Fenerbahce. Weigl's going to make it difficult for him, or not, because he just dives in for the challenge there. Weigl's won it back, though, and it's apparently that's a foul when the shove up the other end wasn't. Okay, ref? So inconsistent. So inconsistent. But here's Esmale now. Ball into the near post again, and it's Topal with the strike, and it's 1-0 at half-time to Fenerbahce. Defensively shambles. Forwardly going is inept. Disgusting. For once, I haven't edited out the half-time. So, see what we can do here. Hopefully anything, but we haven't even had a shot of what I can remember. So, yeah, the team are not playing well at all. It's going to be easy, but come on. I was expecting a better performance in the season than this. Come on. It's their second loss of the season, and Fenerbahce will be right back up the top of the league here. 72nd minute, still 1-0 Fenerbahce. We cannot seem to get a break in this league. Yes, all right, we've won a couple games, but we've drawn most of them. But it is horrific. And it's Fernando Rakitsky with the block, and the sweated it, and it is 2-0 Fenerbahce. Again, defensively, we go asleep. Another goal that Piatov cannot do nothing about. And after me saying our defence is being good all season, we switch off and Fenerbahce go and score. Yep. Attacking inept. We've literally been invisible this game. I say that. Here's Facundo Ferreira though. And again runs it out of play, and Martin Skirtle comes across and covers. Yet again, we're playing crap. Our form returns for one episode, and then it drops again. But here's the raw now. Giuliano. Soldado now. Kovalenko wins the ball. Marega sees Rakitsky, who tries to play it over to Dentino, but again, Skirtle there, the ex-Liverpool man, wins the challenge. No one has played well. If we definitely do deserve to lose this match, because we haven't had a proper shot. We cannot get forward. Fenerbahce have just been the better side. We have been horrific this game. Here is Sousa now. Dirar. Butko there wins the challenge. Now Audets. Now what can Fred do? Can we at least get a goal back to show that we can score goals? No, we can't, because even Fred's playing shit now. And yes, I did just swear in the video for the first time ever. Here's Giuliano. It could be 3 if we're not careful. And it is 2-0 Fenerbahce at the final whistle. And we can see on the league table there now, we're now in 8th place. We're playing Nice now. Nice, who are in 5th. I don't want the transfer hub. We go back over to the league. We are currently sitting in 16th. No, not 16th. On 8th. In 8th on 16 points. 9 goals scored. 7 conceded. Just ain't good enough. 9 goals scored is just not good enough for a team that high up in the league. It really isn't. It really isn't. And Nice were playing, have won 6, drawn 1, lost 3. Yes, all right, they've lost more games than us, but we just seem to not be playing well at the moment. I mean, that draw against Sassuolo start of the episode, okay, we arguably did deserve it, but, well, actually, no, we were the better side that match. But then against Fenerbahce, we just switch off. But yeah, I can't get why we absolutely obliterated the well, I say obliterate, we won most of the games 1-0. But I don't get how we can score the game goals. And we're 8th only after scoring 9. I mean, come on, even the teams near the bottom of the league have scored only 1 less than us. And they're at the bottom of the league. Frankfurt haven't won a game in 10. We're actually playing horrific now. We're gonna be, if it is going to be a struggle, and it is going to be a playoff battle just to get in the playoffs. Because depending on the Başakşehir and Galatasaray results, okay, we'll only go to 6th. But in all fairness, we are playing these, so we could go to 5th. But we just don't know in this league. Because, okay, it's only been 10 games, but the performances that I've seen, we've been good enough, and then we've been horrific. And to go for goals here, I'm changing what I'm thinking. I'm going to go Golovin. Bernard and Marlos have not been good enough. So Nem's coming back into the side, the pacey winger. So it's going to be Kovalenko, Nem. And then I'm making a whole switch up front of Coyote and Blanco Leszczuk are coming in up front. Ismail's going to come back in left back. Butko did just enough to keep Dodo out of the side. But if you're not playing well, you're going to get dropped. And at the moment, they're not playing well. So I'm bringing in Blanco Leszczuk, I'm bringing in Coyote, Nem, Kovalenko and Golovin to see if they can be the guys to step up and actually win us a game. I did ask for 7-6 points. I said minimum will take is 4, and we've only got 1 point from 2 games. We have to beat Nice for me to consider this a okay-ish episode. So that's my rant of the day. So yeah, I will see you at the start of the Nice game where hopefully we can actually perform well. And we back. We're at the Donbass Arena again. It's been not really a fortress. We've won away, we've won at home, we've drawn away, we've drawn at home. We've lost both games at home actually, because we lost to what's his face? It was the team we lost to. Feyenoord. We lost away. So it kind of fortress, kind of not. But we're playing Nice now, a good French league side. We've made changes to the starting 11. Hopefully they can be the difference for a change. And yeah, I find it funny that the first episode that I decided to do extended highlights is the episode where our form absolutely capitulates and we turn into crap. Here is Bogdan Butko though. Bogdan sees Kovalenko, no. He sees Blanco Leszczuk. Oh, I wanted him a fake shot that so he could turn his man. Blanco Leszczuk sees Fred. Fred sees Butko. Butko into Golovin, the Russian. Fred. Coyote. Tries to get past Marlangsar and Cardenet with the ball out. Rakitsky, the 5'11" centre-back, lose out the ball, and it is St. Maxime now. It's Audets who's had to go over to cover. Good challenge. Kept it in, and he stopped it from going for a corner, so Coyote tries to win that. Nem picks it up. Sees Blanco Leszczuk, though. Here's Blanco Leszczuk. Kovalenko's going to hold it. Good play there by the young Ukrainian. Already done more than what Marlos has done. Ball's gone out. How is that a Nice throw-in? I'm sorry. That blatantly came off the Nice player's foot there. And I bet he's going to give a... Oh, okay, no, somehow they've got that back. Okay. Here is Marcel now. Rakitsky's come across. Butko's gone in at right, centre-back. Rakitsky, Butko comes and challenges. And Butko then manages to clear into Golovin. Golovin sees Coyote. Sees Wellington Nem. Nem's going to play Blanco Lestric. Blanco Lestric sees the run of Coyote. What a ball that is. Coyote. Blanco Lestric back. Stick should have took it down. I had a rush of blood there. Thought go for it with Blanco Lestric. But alas, another promising attack comes to nothing in a classic Kovalenko. Kovalenko. Keep going. Nem! What a block by Jallet. And at half time, it is 0-0 between Shakhtar Donetsk and Nice. Off here. Coyote. Blanco Lestric. Kovalenko. Fred. Nem. Blanco Lestric. Coyote. Kovalenko. Hang on. Can we get that to Nem? Yes, we can. Nem. Back to Fred. Fred sees the run of Blanco Lestric. He's onside. Ball on the back stick. And surely that's a corner. Oh. Is Mali's out position? This audit's against St. Maxime. Whips the ball in. That's Piatov. You could have let that go there, mate. Come on. But here is Nice with a corner now. We only get 2 points from today, I swear. It's St. Maxime. That's poor save. Boy! It's defensively shambles! Oh my god, weird Keystone Cops moment there at the back. Right, Nice here. Cyprian. Mendy. His player. Ball gets whipped in. Piatov comes and punches. He punches a lot of things, does Piatov. And for the blocking, it's fell to St. Maxime! And it's 1-0 Nice. After me commending our defensive performance in the previous 2 games, we've just gone asleep. Let's have a look at this. Ball comes in, and then he just gets the toe poke on it. Puts it past Piatov. 1. Seizes Mallet. Marega. Butko. Butko. Coyote! Yes! I'm actually might be celebrating a point. Butko with the ball in. Coyote with the header. And with somehow, well, actually, no, in all fairness, we do deserve a point, at least a point from this game. If anything, we deserve to be winning it. Butko with the ball across. I thought Coyote messed up the header. And it's gone in. 1-1. About time we score a goal in this episode. 89th minute. 1-1. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to stay on all that attack. Coyote's nicked it, though. Oh, it changed player for me at the last moment, but Marega's picked it up here. This could be a turnaround here. It's Marlos. Rakitsky. Nem. Nem. Wellington Nem. It's 2-1. The turnaround. Didn't see this coming. Wellington Nem with the goal to put us 2-1 up. Straight away, we win the ball. And Wellington Nem, I thought he'd missed this, but we're winning. But now, can we hold on to this? Can we see this out? We can. We've somehow took that game from the from the depths of hell and somehow got it to 2-1, and we've actually got 4 points from this game. Somehow. We've got 4 points from the previous 3 games in this. That was the minimum I was asking, not the performances I was asking. And as it says on the screen there, Fenerbahce have finally lost the game because Fiorentina has beat them 1-0. So, now it's the end of September. I said every month I will do a league rundown of all the leagues, so that is what I'm going to do. So we're going to miss all of these leagues. I'm going to try and miss the Well, no, it's obviously going to show the Premier League, but I'm not going to talk about the Premier League until now. Right, League 1 is the league I am in. With that win, we move up onto 19 points into 5th place, back into the playoff spot. Now, Real Betis are looking ridiculous this year, and they look to be going up with Cologne. But Fenerbahce, Lyon, me, Nice, Galatasaray, Eidbar are all up there, challenging for a playoff spot, including Başakşehir and Spartak Moscow. In the relegation zone in this league, there is Feyenoord, Las Palmas and Frankfurt. I would have thought Frankfurt would have won a game by now, and Ajax, who are sitting in 19th, I thought they would have been challenging. But there you go, with all the mid-league sides. So that is what we have at the moment. In League 2, we have got CSKA Moscow, who still haven't lost a game in that league yet. We've got Bologna and Saint Etienne still up in the automatic promotion spots. Now, I do believe the playoff spots have changed a lot, because Anderlecht, Genoa, Chievo Verona and Werder Bremen are in there now, with PSV, Krasnodar, Atalanta and Basel just below, with Tigres in 12th. Down the bottom, we have got Rubin Kazan, who is currently the worst side because they have conceded more goal. Well, no, they've got a worse goal difference than Mainz. But Burnley, Newcastle, Bournemouth, the English sides in that league ain't doing particularly well. And in all fairness, neither are the English sides in the other leagues. I think that just proves something. But in the Championship, we have got Porto, Leverkusen, who are in the current automatic promotion spots, with Lazio, Benfica, Valencia and Besiktas, with Villarreal and finally an English side doing well in Leicester City, who are currently sitting 8th, with a very good chance of getting in that top 6. But the other English sides in that league, being Watford, West Ham, Southampton and Stoke, are doing absolutely terrible, with 2 of them in the relegation zone and 2 sitting just outside the relegation zone. But the other side, other than Watford and West Ham, sitting in the relegation zone is Real Sociedad. Now, in the Premier League, the one that most of you are probably more concerned about, it is now Barcelona, who are top of the league, who have taken over from Manchester United, I think. But Barcelona are top of the league on 17 points after 7 games, with Manchester United, Real Madrid and Manchester City still taking up top 4, with Bayern in 5th, Chelsea in 6th and Tottenham in 7th, with PSG, Juventus, Arsenal, Atletico all in the mid or the top half of the table. But we've got Arsenal sitting in 11th, the surprise for me being Liverpool in 17th. Maybe they can turn it around. Dortmund being down there is a lot more, because I thought they would have finished at least above Monaco and Sevilla. But the teams in the relegation zone currently are 3 of the Italian sides, being AC Milan, Roma and Napoli. On the topic of career mode and football, I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you that on the day that this is coming out, being the, I believe the, hang on, let me just check, the 7th of August will be the first episode of Footy Talk, because Footy Talk would have gone up before this episode, and as always, as my planned schedule said, it's double upload Tuesday. For some reason I chose Tuesday, don't ask me why, but the Footy Talk episode was always planned for the Tuesday. So, Shakhtar Donetsk is up there, and the Footy Talk episode is up there. If you haven't already checked that out, go back for that. Video goes up, so I hope it's going to be a good video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have enjoyed all the rest of the previous videos. Again, thanks for the support on the channel. If you really do enjoy the content that is being put on this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and like the video to show that you're liking the videos. That's obvious. So, as always, I'll catch you later.